Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, we're in the kitchen. It is December the 30th, so 2 days before the new year, and we are out here. Hey, calm down, Brenda. We are out here doing all of the things that we need to do just prior to our 75 medium starting. And so, with that being said, I thought I would bring you guys along, and I'm in the kitchen having a meal prep day. Now, whether you see this now live or you see it later, it will be perfectly fine. Just catch the replay. I think I'm doing enough for a few meals. It won't be totally, 7 days worth of meals. Hey, ma'am, how are you? Good to see you. I'll show you what I picked up at the grocery store, and then we're going to get started. All right, I saw this on TikTok. I'm doing a specific program, but I'm not keto, right? So let's make that clear. I'm following, I think 1,539 calories is about my calories for the day. I'm gonna switch it so that I'm doing equal fats, proteins, carbs, because I am gonna have some carbs because of the working out. I just left the gym. I did my workout, all done. Let's take that out of there and clean off anything that we can get done here with dishes and all of that kind of stuff, because I'm getting ready to start making dishes. That's Jackson. He's in here. Sister's working. Okay. So I saw this on TikTok where you get these hash brown shred things. And the reason I got them is because I can have a cup of them for 70 calories. And there are 21 cups in here. So this is a 4-pound bag that I got from Walmart. My daughter is doing the same. Well, she's doing her own program. My son is training in track. But I know that if I eat this, they're going to want to eat this. And so I had to get enough so that it stretches out. 71 servings is 7 servings for each of us. We can have them whenever we choose. The next thing I got is turkey. I got 3 pounds of turkey, and this is actually 3.8 pounds of 85-15 turkey. And I'm getting ready to cook this entire chub up. So while I am talking to you, I'm going to get this on. Now, I got turkey for 2 reasons. One reason is turkey is cheaper than ground beef, and I just like turkey. It doesn't matter to me. I don't have to have ground beef person. I don't have to have meat. I like meat, but I don't have to have it. And turkey, if it's cheaper, I'm just going to get it. I went to Walmart today, so I picked that up. I also picked up 4 pounds of tilapia. I know that there are people who don't like tilapia. If you don't like this, don't eat it, right? Salmon is for you. That's for you and your budget. I had $50 to spend today. That's all I had, and I went over my budget by $19. So this was $17 by itself. So had I not bought this, I'd have been right in my budget, but I spent $69, and I gotta feed 3 people, as many meals as I can. So there's 4 pounds of tilapia, 3 pounds of turkey. Additionally, I got spring mix. There's 11 ounces in this. I tried to get the pound box. They did not have it. Some little lady had gotten the last 2, but I got this one. I really am the only one who eats salad. My kids don't particularly love it. Jackson will eat it. Sister will never eat it. I did get a big thing of organic baby spinach. This is a whole pound of spinach. Now, I can eat this as a salad, but I also like to saute spinach and just eat it that way as well. I haven't eaten today, and it is 1:17, so I have not had any meals as of yet. Not on purpose. I just got up and I had other things to do. I had errands to run, and I wanted to get by the gym and all that. But I am starting to get a headache now, so I am probably going to have some carbs for sure, and I'm going to have turkey. All right, I'm going to get this. Pan's getting hot. Now, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and cook all of my meat at one time, so I can get this 3 pounds of turkey meat into the pan. I did wash my hands off camera, y'all. Trust me. Or not. It's my kitchen. I did wash my hands, though. Okay. So I'm going to get this turkey meat into this kind of like wok thing. And get all of it out. This was $10.39, I believe, or 49, something like that. I looked at getting chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but you didn't get as many or as much for the price. So I just ended up getting the ground turkey and said I'd live with the ground turkey. I will more than likely put spinach in that just because it'll already be in there and I won't have to try to add it later. Let me give you that, bud. Okay. All right, let me grab a towel and I'll be right back. I had a towel. What did I do with it? Did you see my towel? Did I put it back? Okay, one of these days I'm going to have a kitchen big enough so y'all can see all the things. That's not my testimony today, but that's okay. So I just grabbed a kitchen towel and I'm going to go ahead and start moving around this turkey. And I'm just using wooden utensils in my nonstick skillet. No problem. So this is 3.08 pounds of ground turkey, 85.15. While that's moving, I got two 2-pound bags of broccoli cuts. This I got at Walmart just because it's what they had. I like broccoli. I have this neat little, it's from Pantry. We've had this a long time. I just put a little bit of broccoli in here. I don't typically measure, but since I'm trying to keep my macros, 1 cup is 30 calories. So I can have 2 cups, which I probably will have this morning. 2 cups. This goes in the microwave for 5 minutes and then it strains. So it has big strainer holes and little strainer holes. I've had this for years and years. So I got 2 things of broccoli cuts. Jackson's putting up groceries. Putting up dishes if you hear stuff behind me. I also got 3 bags of cauliflower rice because I like cauliflower rice in the place of rice. Okay. This I also found from the TikTok shop. It is tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. I have chicken bouillon or beef bouillon, but I like a good tomato flavor. They had a big one. I've never used this before, so I found a small one. I'm just going to give this small one a try. 3/4 tablespoons, 0 calories. So 3/4 teaspoon is 0 calories. Okay. All right. I'm also going to make a drink for myself and the kids because I like bubbles, but I don't want the calories from soda. I don't typically drink a lot of soda. Now, let me be very open and honest. If I'm driving a long way, because I tend to get car sick, I have to eat snacks. So either I will pack my own snacks or I stop at the gas station and buy snacks, and that's not very good. Traditionally outside, y'all see that trap is trying to come, y'all. Y'all see it? It's in there. I've been at the gym already. But traditionally, I don't buy soda. So I have these American Clear Waters, which are 0 calories. The whole container is 10 calories, but I will not consume the whole container. And I made some cranberry juice. I canned some cranberry juice. So I'm going to make a drink with y'all while you're on here hanging out, right? This produces a ton of water, a ton of water. I'm going to go ahead and measure out 2 cups of broccoli so Jackson can get this other broccoli into the freezer. So I'm going to measure out 2 cups of broccoli. And I'm just cooking for me. My kids are old enough to cook I don't know if I like it. So I'm not going to spend the money up front. I'm just going to try it. And if I like it, I'll get a big one next time. So I don't know if I love it or not. Sometimes stuff other people like, I don't like. And stuff I like, they don't like. So I'm going to give it a go and see. And if I like it, I'll buy it again. I know where I can get it. And for anybody that's interested, it's on the international aisle. That's where I found it at my Walmart. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 cups. So that's 1 cup. Essential for staying within your caloric intake of food are measuring utensils. I could have 3 cups of broccoli for 90 calories, and I may do that. In fact, I think I'm going to have, no, 2 is enough. 2 is enough. I can eat again later if I want to eat, because I'll have a salad. All right, Jackson's going to take some of these things away and start putting groceries up now that I've shown you what I got. What else did I get? No, that was, oh no, I got ranch. I got this for my broccoli, and half a teaspoon is 5 calories. So half a teaspoon of this is 5 calories. And then I got this raspberry vinaigrette Skinny Girl, and you can have 2 tablespoons for 5 calories. I do like this vinaigrette one. It's a little sweet, hint of something. I'm a big sweet tooth girl, and so I have to be able to manage that. I got these cute little clips from Pampered Chef years ago, and I love them. Some of my bigger ones, I don't know where they are, but I have a ton of these little ones. So we just keep these to keep our bags closed. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of water in here so that I can put this in the microwave. And I probably am going to have a cup of those potatoes with some turkey, with this broccoli and those potatoes, with a tablespoon of queso. Now, after today, I will not be consuming any, no, after tomorrow. So starting January 1st, I won't be consuming any dairy products other than a little bit of cream in my coffee. Little bit of water in there. This is going in the microwave for 5 minutes. Now, if you're doing the challenge, tell me what you're doing and what eating plan you're doing. And how you prepping for it. Because one of the things that I've learned over the years is do not wait to the day of you're starting a challenge to start the prep. You got to prep ahead of time. You have to. Because if you don't, you're going to be less likely to keep up with the challenge. I promise you. But if you go in and you've already started it, you've already prepped, you've already done the things, then it's going to be easier for you to say, hey, I'm going to keep going with this. 5 minutes in the microwave for that broccoli. All right, now, Bubba, the water though. You want to make some dishwater? Okay, can we be done? Because it's a lot. Okay. The other thing is I'm going to go in my pantry, which is right behind me. I'll turn you guys around so you can see. And I'm going to take out the things that are not beneficial or helpful for this challenge, right? We just had Thanksgiving. We just had Christmas. I'm sorry, my lighting is not the best, y'all. I'm going to have you under the cabinet because it's the only place that I can find to put you. We just had Thanksgiving. We just had Christmas. I made Thanksgiving and Christmas treats just like everybody else. That's just a thing. But I don't eat this stuff in my house regularly. I know it may seem like it. Oh, Shakema just gets that stuff anyway. I don't keep things in my house that tempt me to eat them. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull out all the things, right? So I have graham crackers. I've got vanilla wafers. And I've got Triscuits. This was something else that we had. Jackson, do you want to eat any of these things? No? Okay. Jackson says no. There's a thing of graham crackers that has not been opened. There's one. Hey now, how are you? And I have a neighbor down here that has 2 little kids. So I'm going to text him to see if he wants the unopened one of these. If he doesn't, it's going to go. Well, Shakema, you spent money. Yes, I did, but I'm not trying to big my bag. I'm trying to unbig my bag. But it was because it was just for Christmas, right? So all these things are going. What else? Although I get a cheat day or a free day. I'm calling it a free day. In my meal plan, I get a free day. Sunday is my free day, which I could keep that for Sundays. Y'all weigh in. Should I keep it or should it go? Y'all tell me. Because I get one free day. I need to message you. Oh, please do. Let me know. What do you teach? Because we might be hiring for that. Tell me what you teach, and I can definitely hook you up with some references or where you should check. Absolutely. Okay, so I could keep that stuff for my free day, or I could get rid of it. Vanilla wafers for sure I'm not going to eat. Not going to eat that at all. I don't love those. Jackson, can we start putting up some of the groceries? I have popcorn, which I don't technically eat popcorn, but let me see what the calories are. Okay, one bag. So one cup is 30 calories. This is a lot of calories. 2 teaspoons unpopped. Okay, this says 2 tablespoons unpopped makes about 5 cups popped. So I can have a bag of this for 160 calories. That's more than having 3 cups of broccoli. So see how you got to start thinking, right? I can have 3 cups of broccoli for 90 calories, or 1 bag of popcorn for 160 calories. Do I want that? Okay, I'm going to see if he wants this for his kids as well, because he might. We bought this when we had we hosted a movie night that we saw the 6888 movie, and I had friends over, and I just bought this because we were doing like the movie type situation. But I'm going to see if my neighbor wants this. Okay. What else do I have in here that I can give away? Okay. All right, this is my treat bucket. Oh, low carb, high protein, very good. High fiber, oh, nice, very good. Now, this is a conglomeration of nuts and dried fruit. Typically, I don't eat this, but I'm going to have this on my salad for the next couple of days, and then I'm going to throw it in the freezer because I probably will not have this on my salad starting January the 1st, and I can't eat all of this by then. I mean, I could, but I'm not. So I'm going to throw it in the freezer, but I am going to have salad today. And that's so I didn't have to, I got those from Aldi, so I didn't have to buy that salad mix stuff, toppers, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's very expensive, and that gives you a lot. Okay. Okay, this turkey meat is done. Broccoli is done. Turkey's done, broccoli's done. I'm going to go and drain this, BRB. Okay, Jackson, I need your help a second. Is this also turkey meat as well? You want to put it all in, or you making something different? You making chili? Okay. I got tomatoes down there, fresh ones that need to be used. Jackson pulled out turkey meat for chili. I'm cutting this off because that is done. But I need to cook my potatoes. Small frying pan, and let's put this stuff up, please. I'm moving this turkey off. We'll get it drained in just a minute. As soon as we make sure that the sink is cleaned and cleared. But I'm going to move that turkey off. Small frying pan. Now, on this new plan, I'm not going to have a ton of I can do now on this current book that I'm reading. She does not it's all about the veggies, but I thought about carnivore after because I've already committed to doing this book for my reading. I want to stick with her plan to see if I can move anything, if I can get some of the weight to move. So if I'm looking, I just have a little bit of love handles here. It's very not as much as it used to be. And then when I put on my slimmy thing to kind of make me, not as wide, I have a little bit of meat right here. So it's just a handful, honestly, on both sides. But the biggest thing is just my stomach. I'm very round because I'm an apple shape. So I have what's called an apron stomach, or I used to have that. And my daughter said, my oldest daughter, she said, Mom, I remember when your stomach used to sit on your lap. So I'm not there anymore, but I do have just, I have tummy. So I'm trying to get rid of that. And then I am thinking about carnivore because way back in the day, I did Atkins and I lost weight on that. And I love that. But my doctor does not like the thought of what is it? Food restrict. No. Anything that we're not eating, take out. Food restrictions. She doesn't like no carbs or no veggies. She doesn't like food category restrictions. She just likes healthy, balanced meals. So I'm trying to stick with that as best I can. Is there butter? You can just get rid of all that. Yep. Okay. This is the butter that we use. MTSS coaching and intervention, master's in special ed, but I'm not going back to paperwork. Okay. Ciao. Okay. We have an MTSS county person. If you email me, I can tell you who to send an email to, right? If you email me, then I can tell you who to ask. Leave one of those out. I'm going to make a drink. This is the Rumiano's butter. We get this from Azure Standard. I always have a link in the description box. If anybody's interested in Azure Standard, you can use our link. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter in this pan. So really it is making sure you count and calculate everything. You got to count and calculate everything. Okay. French fried onions are a small weakness of mine. There's a little bit left in this. I am going to eat this. Okay. Those chips are trash. We don't like walnuts only when we make pesto, and I'm not making any pesto right now. These are sugar-free caramels. I'm not eating candy at the moment, but I'll throw those in there for the free day because I might want to have it during a free day. Now, this is, these are chocolate covered almonds. They're 55% cacao. And I got these from Azure Standard as well as a way of having a, more of a healthier type snack. But 8 of these is 160 calories. I can have, that can go. I do need the potatoes though. I can have 5 cups of broccoli for the same amount as 8 of these, right? So one of the things that is just a challenge to kind of get your mind around is you can't have anything that you would consider good. The potatoes, Jack, I need a cup of those. The potatoes, yeah. Because it's too much calories. But I can have broccoli. Who thinks of a treat as broccoli? Nobody. But I like broccoli. And I don't want to be heavy. So I have to make changes for changes. Again, I do get a free day per week. I think it's per week, per every 10, 12 days or something like that. And I can eat what I want. Okay. So that's a cup of potatoes. And I'm going to put that in this fry pan. Try to mash it up some because it's still frozen. Now, what's really crazy is I looked at the potato cut type hash brown things, the little squares. 2/3 cup was more calories than buying it in the shreds. So I'm like, you know what? They make it a challenge for you to try to eat well, right? It's always a challenge for you to try to eat well. And if you want to eat well, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to put the work in. Now, the one thing that this would have not worked before is I have to measure out everything. But I have a family to cook for. How do I measure out every little thing? And I'm trying to cook a meal. I just got off work. I got other things to do. I don't have the time to put into measuring out everything item for item. I just dump it all in a pan and keep it moving. But that's how we get into a lot of trouble and we're not counting our macros. We're not counting our calories. We're not counting anything. We're just consuming And we think we're not consuming a lot, when in fact we are consuming a terrible amount of calories. I also have this sea salted almond bark thing from Lily's. So 11 pieces is a serving, and 11 pieces is 130 calories. Now, typically, when I pull this off, I may have four squares. I don't have 11 squares, right? The whole bar is 370 calories, and I'll eat a little piece at a time. That's if I'm feeling like I need something sweet, which is not very often for that candy, right? I love pie and cake and all that. Give me that, right? And again, these are sugar-free chews, which I can have. So I'll put that in there. Sugar-free doesn't mean calorie-free, so just keep that in mind. This is already opened. I think there's 3 chocolate almonds in there, so I'll have this sometime today, but the rest of these are going just back in the bag. Okay, because I don't need those. This is some stuff that's going out as well. Let's see what this is. Jackson, do you want this? Jackson won this at a Christmas party. This little candy stuff, this Mercy candy stuff. It's chocolate. I'll keep it. He may want it. I don't eat this, but Jackson might. Okay. All right. So that's cleaning out my little treat bin thing. And those are all the treats that are in there. Last 3 little nuts, and I'll have those. And this is the last little bit of that salad topper stuff. I'll use this on a salad today. So that's the end of that. And now that treat basket is all empty. Okay. Stir my potatoes. Now, the only reason I'm having potatoes is because I went to the gym. I did a 40-minute push-pull workout, which is arms, upper body. It was back and biceps is what I did today. So I am going to have this little bit of potatoes because I did do back and biceps. Bubba, will you get Mom the cranberry juice? And let me know if you want this jerky stuff. Jackson does track, and he had some beef jerky stuff, so I'm going to keep that for him. Oh, kale chips. Pizza is my weakness. You know what? I think I could eat pizza. I like it, but sweets always get me. It's the sweets. They always get me every time. Okay. I'm going to make a drink just because I'm going to put this little stuff in the cabinet. One of the biggest things that we're going to be doing on the food plan I'm doing is 2 tablespoons of 8 ounces of lemon water is every day. So I bought lemon juice. This is 100% real lemon juice from concentrate with added ingredients. I should have read that because at Food Lion, they only have lemon juice. It's just lemon juice. So I may have sister stop by and pick up one of those. I try to just get the 1 ingredient thing, but I was trying to stop at 2 stores. Should have read that. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oopsie. Potatoes are done. That's done. Turn that off. Okay. Now, in order to build this meal, did I drain my broccoli? I did. I drained my broccoli. So I'm going to throw this in with my potatoes. Remember, this is 2 cups of broccoli. So I'm just going to put this in just to warm it back up a little bit. It was warmed in the microwave, but just to warm it up. I don't like cold food. I don't like lukewarm food. I like it nice and hot and piping and bubbling and all the things. Now to that, I'm going to add in 3 to 4 ounces of, do you weigh your food? I'm getting ready to weigh out my turkey right now. Okay. Yes, I do have a food scale that I use. And I'm going to use this bowl. So I'm going to weigh out 3 to 4 ounces of ground turkey. So So in this drawer right beneath me, I have a ton of utensils for measuring and all that. Food scale I just got from Walmart. I had a different one, but I think it broke. Okay. So I'm going to zero this out. And then I'm going to weigh out 3 ounces of turkey. And again, I'll drain this later. Come on, 0, 0. Dang it. Okay. All right. 0. Okay, that's 1.7. 1.9. 3.2. 3.6. 4 ounces. So this is 4 ounces of ground turkey that I'm going to put my broccoli and my potatoes on. Done with the scale. Bubba, will you bring me a jar of cranberry juice? And then I'll show you how I'm putting it together, and I'm done for the day. Well, for this meal anyway. I've cleaned out some stuff. I prepped the meat. I meant to prep the fish, but I'll do it later. Jackson. Because I got to get rid of this. So I'm going to have, let me see. 2 tablespoons of this is 45 calories. It's just a queso. So I'm going to have that. Let me grab some cranberry juice. All right, this is fresh cranberry juice that I canned, I don't know how many weeks ago. It's fizzing because I'm shaking it. So I canned this weeks and weeks ago. I am going to make a drink. This is monk fruit. So this is a sugar substitute. And because cranberry juice is bitter. So I'm going to do about, let's see, half a cup of monk fruit maybe. I'll do a cup. That might be too sweet, but and my kids don't like cranberries, so maybe they won't drink it. Maybe I'll have it for myself. Highly doubt it. They'll all of a sudden like it when they haven't liked it before. So that's that. Let me find. And again, you want to do things ahead of time so that you're making your food consumption easier. I need a tablespoon as well. This is a half a tablespoon. Okay, I'll do 4 scoops of the half tablespoon because that's what I can find. So I've got this. I'm going to pop this lid. I can this myself. There you go. Okay. And then I'm going to strain that out. I'm going to use a spider to grab those cranberries. Can y'all see it? Now, the longer you let your cranberry juice steep, the darker it gets. And we did a complement of lemon or lime. That might have been lemon. I think that might have been lemon. Get all your juice out. That's not going to fit. Close that. I got trash that I need to be done with. I'm going to whisk it to stir up that sugar. or sugar substitute because it's not sugar. And then I'm going to add in this Fuji Apple American Clear Water just for the fizz, for the bubbles. That 0-calorie sweetener that I'm using. Or the other thing that I thought about was adding in a juice from concentrate, like from the freezer section, but I know that will have sugar. So I just decided that the American Clear Water was a better alternative for the sugar in the juice from concentrate. Okay. All right, the last thing that I'm going to do, I'll get my trash put away. That'll go to trash. So those berries are done. That's all of that. That's all done. Here's what the drink looks like. It'll have to settle. Lots of fizz. Keep stirring up that sugar. You could even make a simple syrup by boiling that down. 1 cup of the sugar substitute to 1 cup of water. That'll make sure the sugar is melted. And then you could put it in there. Okay. Everything for trash. Everything for the sink. So here's 2 cups of broccoli, 1 cup of potato. No fork. Fork might be good. To my 4 ounces of ground turkey. So after I do the workout, the girl that I follow, she recommends that you do consume some protein. So that's what I'm doing. And I usually just leave this on the stove because I'm going to eat again. I mean, well, and I think all of us are in that situation because just like somebody said, you should have bought the bigger one. Well, I haven't tasted it yet. I don't know if I'm going to like it. So I don't want to buy something and then not be able to throw it away because I felt like I spent money on it. But then I don't want to have to do all this measuring. I just want to make food and eat it and be done. But that's not the life I live. So that's 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons is only 45 calories. But 1 tablespoon looks like it'll be plenty. I'll just put the 2 so I can keep my numbers. Not having to remember us 24 and a half, 22 and a half, or whatever the case is. Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons of that queso dip. And to finish it off, because I only have a little bit of few French fried onions in there, I'm just going to put this on top. And that's going to be my meal. But what I do have and what I did accomplish, the meat is cooked. Sometimes that's half the battle, getting the meat cooked. I have cucumbers in the fridge that I could pre-slice, but I don't like them after they've been pre-sliced. I just like to slice them fresh. Okay. And that's the end of that bag. This is what my lunch is looking like on my first meal of the day because I haven't even had coffee. And I do have my 5 cups, my 5 things of water are sitting in my room waiting for me to consume. So this is what my meal is going to look like. Now, this seems like a lot of food, but I haven't had any food at all today. So this is going to sustain me until I have my second meal or maybe a snack, which might be these little, there's 3 of them in there. That might be that, but I'm probably going to have a salad. So this is my meal. To me, this seems like an awful lot of food, but I haven't eaten all day. So with that being said, if I had a meal that looked like this every time I ate, knowing, that I've been consuming a lot of calories, and then 2 cups of that is broccoli, which is only 60 calories. So I can't calculate it right now, but this is very low in calories. 70 calories for the potatoes, 60 calories for the broccoli, so that's 130, 45 calories for the queso dip. That's 175. And then however much the meat is, which shouldn't be a terrible amount. And then those little French fried onions, probably a tablespoon. So I'd say that's probably 300 calories, thereabouts. Got my drink done. And I'm going to be able to have just a tiny bit of that because I do have to consume my water. And it's late in the day, right at almost 2 o'clock. So I'll be consuming water very fast, very quickly. One bottle after the next, after the next. I will only have a little bit of this drink. That's what it looks like. A little bit of this because I got to get my water in. I've just determined for me that 2025 is about my health journey and the health goals that I'm trying to accomplish for myself. So anywho, y'all, as we move into this 75 whatever challenge you're doing, go ahead and prep. Go to the grocery store. Do all the things you need to do. My workout is done for the day. I just have food and water, and I'm done. So I do want to thank y'all so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. Like the video, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and we will see you maybe tomorrow. Alrighty, you guys. YouTube folks, you're getting a video later on this evening. That's already pre-filmed, but it's an older video. I'm just trying to clear out the queue before 2025. Thank you guys for joining me. See you later. Bye now. Bye.